Oke. Cek. Enter aja lagi.
The world remains constant over the
The
centuries.
world.
But
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first.
Oke.
Huh? Xiangli? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh, why the pleasure is all mine, as is the surprise, surely. It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late? I sense you are older and wiser than the last time we met. It seems your travels continue to yield valuable insight. You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of...
However...
I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Wait, Paimon knows! Because Xiangli prefers the finer Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender
An astute observation, Paimon. You know, Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but...
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork...
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of...
Ugh. Let's go, traveler. Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to...
See? Paimon knew he was just bamboos.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liu will be bustling with visitors and filled with all... The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast.
We're heading out. Enjoy your walk, Xiangli.
Take care now, you two.
Pencari melodi penuh teka-teki. Jangan bilang ada puzzle. Lu langsung bilang jangan bilang ada puzzle. Karena ada teka-tekinya dong, anjir. Oke, bangke.
Bamboo shoot.
Weh, babi dasar.
Nascent bamboo shoot.
Ini
This one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. These should be enough. Let's head
kita
back.
menuju ke sumber suara minta tolong.
Help! Help!
What the?
Did you hear that?
Itu Loli kok suaranya laki-laki. Oh enggak ding.
Water go down the wrong pipe.
Holy. Wah, fonten nih.
I think I'm okay now.
That was scary.
Kayaknya sirkus
At least you're all
fonten.
greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Gila. Karakter yang udah di-leak dari 20.000 abad
He's so well, man. My name's
yang
Paimon,
lalu.
and this is the Traveler.
I'm
Bener.
Dvorak.
Itu kan
a
benar,
musician from
Fontaine.
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 I came through Stone
Jadi
Gate
khas betul
intending to
orang
head towards
Fontaine tuh
Liyue Harbor,
bajunya.
but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. Just now I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't...
It's all right, Mr. DeVore. The splashing around the bottom of the water. Next time you're exploring, as long as you watch your step.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, are you?
Oh,
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. I expect you still have quite a long journey. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my... what a dog! You're welcome.
Oke.
So tasty. If only there were more. Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would... Hope you're taking notes, traveler. This is how... What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste?
no, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these crisps. As for Fontaine's cooking, though,
Sounds like you spend a lot of...
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
The
Apaan
Iridescence
tuh?
Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this. It's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Teyvat...
Well, what are they?
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to...
Oh, I love listening to stories.
Hmm.
We want to hear it too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for, they say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left. My ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quick, in the end all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance. But once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called The Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow.
Sabar.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a
Momo
touch
sedang
too
dengerin.
romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to
Okay.
retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake, although I've spent many years on the road now.
I haven't lived half of a mile. Paimon, it's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then Paimon would definitely remember...
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years.
Oh, so you find...
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in it. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, a friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here. Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little mora towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and...
Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a... And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of mora on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the...
Oh dear. Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that...
But you've already helped me so much.
Well, I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too.
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never...
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember...
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job.
Oke. Lihat tuh. Wih, mati gue.
Liyue Harbor looks very different from what I... It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with...
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks...
Great! Let's go. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close. The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
Hey, everyone! A fancy meet...
Hello, Xinyan.
Traveler Paimon and Mr. Dvorak, right?
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one...
Feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up.
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible...
Is that right? So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year?
A Lantern Rite music...
No, I'm actually...
Oh, so no...
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we?
And that's right. Miss Kuching...
You mean... what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion. That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we...
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to...
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality...
Wow! There's the...
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
But the opening act is not something to be chosen
Are you kidding? Guess my shopping... Yao Yao, if you run into your...
Okay, I promise.
You've got the... So that's the senior of yours, Xinyan.
Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's
Kira bakal ada
always
banyak
thinking about
NPC
cooking.
nge-spawn.
Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Ini madem. Mademe.
Oh, it's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to...
Oh, calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
Oh, bless you, Yao Yao. You do say the sweetest things. Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out...
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous...
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It's a...
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's
Sepuhnya
cultural
Liyue.
traditions.
Sepuh.
Hearing your thoughts would
Ajarin
definitely
dong,
help
Sepuh.
us figure out how best to approach it.
Sepuh.
For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. And so, I look forward to...
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious! You're all being suspiciously sweet today.
Master, you're in such a great...
Oh, well.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again.
Please be mindful.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the...
Understood, Miss Ganyu.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Ya?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you. Oh, and here's a pack of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried Chingshin leaves make... I know you've had a lot to deal with at work recently, but you... Well, this is weird. It's like a response...
Ini karakter OP banget loh. Yoyo.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect... Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Ah! Paimon will do... What's wrong? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, the Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music.
All very valid points. I completely...
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue... Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to...
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever. I couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are... I'm good at taking care of people. Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you, apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slime.
Here's what I've drafted so far.
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion. Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs.
Remember to make tea from them first. Okay, I should be getting back. If everyone, I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see...
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you.
We should go get dinner together.
Diam di tempat dan tunggu 2 jam. Nah. Apa tadi? Atur waktu setelah pukul 18. Tunggu 2 jam kan ya?
Greetings, traveler. Paimon. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the—
Yay! That's awesome!
Please. The Qixing have a duty. On a more personal note, as such, it is my privilege—
Thank you so much, Keqing. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this. Right. Time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Our music band's finally getting fun!
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in. Oh, that.
Oh. Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal.
Oh, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long... Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert...
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an Adeptus. What do you think? To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak,
Silly.
I am somewhat related to the Adepti myself. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there my—
Did you say the Adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue Adepti are real? So it's not just our—
You bet they're real! Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a but if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able—
I see. I think I understand the situation now.
Yes, that was also
great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. And how's your workload at the moment?
I can probably get through everything in—
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Somehow that does not sound persuasive coming from Keqing.
Be it but 3 moons from the start. Even I know the importance of
In that case...
All right.
If you have the time, you're well known to many of the Adepti. Okay, then let's meet back here in 3...
What's this space, Mr. Dvorak?
You're all so helpful and
Just think. Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be it'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this lantern rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
Ooh, we're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music sounds nice?
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time. Let's revisit this question after the concert.
They have to give me that train.
Lady Yuhang?
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of... I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my... But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may...
I understand. In that case,
Yeah, Kuching. You're busy enough as it is. Leave it to us. Don't worry. Whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help.
Will do. And
You have my thanks, too.
Good luck.
Roger that. Okie dokie.
said this strange tune was coming from around here, but Paimon doesn't hear anything.
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
Yeon! How'd you sneak up on him?
You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
Damn.
Fair enough.
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining.
Okay.
Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so...
Come.
The doors and the window.
Ah, kirain mau masuk. Kirain.
Now that's what I call treasure.
The stuff. This place is completely empty. How strict the bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but...
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Yeon, you didn't hide some of the evidence from us on...
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well... Paimon gives up...
What about you? Give up as well? Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information. Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a... But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak. And to escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight. Taking only their most of... The bandits were eventually brought to justice. But the fear and whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again. The culprit of this crime exploited... The victims obviously will have gotten... The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal. On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music... Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit...
as long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for...
Tunggu aku jalan.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction. Their pace is increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
There they are! Look! A treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure...
Come on, let's round...
Kita gulung semua.
Hey! Who are you?
The evidence is... Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you.
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Perhaps not, but you should be.
Ya, gue kira. Damn.
You're open!
Busted!
Curses. Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now. Better up my game. You're open!
Gotcha!
Mercy!
Oh, it's a little late for that. I've come this far.
I surrender! I surrender, please!
Tell us everything. You have one chance. And I'm warning you.
I won't, I swear. You know, so... Lantern Rite's nearly here, and I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling...
Okay.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually, I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, but they did. And they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy. It was completely wrong of me. I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone.
Give you a chance, huh? Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Rite behind...
Yes? Yes?
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have... There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess...
What is it?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone. You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just see you when I see you, and happy Lantern Rite.
Yes. Sengaja betul.
Such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as proof.
Soalnya jaraknya nggak deket.
Random event, a strange. Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarded. Because Paimon's curious, that's why. It's like when you have a tune stuck in your head, but you don't. When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, and most music is, right? It can help us relax. Paimon never imagined that music could be used. Oh, really? Huh. Well, anyway, now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor. Byron's...
Kembali ke pelabuhan Liyue. Uish.
Thunder falls silent.
Byron, we're back! Everything's all sorted!
That's great news.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang.
On the contrary, I think it is, alas, on a different day I would. But you're quite right. Trivial matters aside, once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the iridescence. Simply put,
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead.
well, we can discuss more. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city.
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend. On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era.
Oh, they're gonna love them. Paimon, at least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti
I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most...
Oh, selesai. Apa ini? Ikan lidah. Oh, di belakang layar. Ini nih, ini OP nih.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same.
Ikan lidah apa? Oh, quest-questnya. Why not? Kita skip saja jika tidak ada apa PA-nya. Event. Aduh.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify.
Everyone's okay.
Oh. Ya, kocak. Hei. Dikit lagi loh. Tapi udah ininya udah ini. Oh, pendidikan. Oke. Ini bisa sejam kali ya nih bicara kayak gini doang. Elah, tahin dong. Melukis. I don't know. Let's try. Setelah pertunjukan dimulai, panggung dan kecepatan tetap saat menyentuh. Hah? Ntar pakai apa nih? Maksudnya gimana sih? Stop. Oke. Intinya gimana caranya gue bisa ke sono? Ya kan? Nah. Ada 3 bagian ya? Bagaimana? Apa nih? Hah? Harus cepet cuy. Bangke. Dukungan. Sabar. Ini. Oh, snap. Otak gua anjing. Sabar. Ini gini. Ini gini. Dan ini. Oke. Jauh banget. Selamat. Oke. Ya, kompetitif apa? Benci banget gue kalau kayak gini. Buruan, ini namanya lebay banget.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Yo, what the heck? Balapan. Wait, kita bisa saling ngebunuh. Hah? Yee. Yeah, boy. Shit. Koin terkumpul. Apaan ini? Ini apaan? So thank you, my dad. Oh. Okay. I get it now. Maybe. I don't know. Mana sih yang damage? I'm die. Oh nggak ding. Apa sih? Serangan air. Lo. Ada lo. No. Oh no. Gue udah berhati-hati banget loh. Masih aja. Oh, 3.000. Oh ya udahlah kalau 3.000 mah. 2.000 ding kayaknya. Give me that big sheep, bitch. Let's go. Oh no, fuck off. Wow. Apa jenenge? Oh, pocok. Mati gua. Tolol. Tolol. Itu betul. Mapnya kampret sih. Always don't be rude. Ini pakai stick semua deh ya. LMG. Shit. Oh no, stupid. Be so stupid. Come on, this funky list. Fucking wanker. Fuck you, man. I can't run. Seriously, I can't run. Man, fuck this map. Man, fuck this map. Still one. Kalau 1 hari batas maksimum poin menjadi 3000. Hah? Ini. Cara bermain sih.
Activities.
Wow.
Gather!
There is no escape!
I will have order!
Off we go!
Oh, kayak yang itu ya.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands! Teamwork is dreamwork! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! Hey! Yeah, let's leave her alone.
Make yourselves at home.
Now you shall perish!
Udah ini. Ini yo.
I see everything.
Shine down! There is no escape!
Grow!
Stabilize!
The Temple of Wisdom!
Everybody stand! Torn to oblivion!
Oh. Crit ya.
Shine down!
Aduh, kenapa?
I'm going in! Inazuma shines eternal!
Oke. Oke. Oke, bye.